Got my eyes straight ahead, got my head in the game. With the red light on, I'm just waiting for the change. Keep my head down low.
So, over several years now, I have been speaking about leadership and particularly the failure of leadership within this country, and probably a bit more focused on leadership within the police because I come from I have a policing background. Um, to me, it seemed very evident that here in Queensland, we lacked the leadership that we needed. We still lack leadership within the Queensland Police Service and within government. However, it so you can see that there's people that come along and they might want to change things, they might want to push things along, and people can identify that we need to change direction, that we've gone down a bad path. Obviously, here in Australia, we've let DEI affect us. It's been had the most detrimental effect upon our nation and upon different government agencies across the nation. Yet we've still been unable to enact any change, to implement any change for the better, even though we can see that these things need to change. As I've said before, if nothing changes, then nothing changes. It's not good enough just to see that we need to change in these areas, that something's wrong, identify that there's something's wrong, and identify the need for change. You then need to go on and actually implement changes. Otherwise, we're not going to go anywhere. So I'm saying all this because we still have a major problem with leadership here in Australia. Obviously, we've got the federal election coming up this weekend. I'm recording this. This is on the 29th of April. This is Tuesday, the 29th of April, here within Australia. So this coming Saturday is going to be our federal election. The polls are open at the moment. You know, the booths, the polling booths are open at the moment. You can go in and put in your early vote. So can I say this episode is not going to be in favor of our current Prime Minister, the head of the Labor Party, Anthony Albanese. He is the epitome of what is wrong within the leadership in Australia at the moment. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. The first one. Now I don't keep up with in general with Muslim faith, the Muslim faith, and all that traditions, whatever you want to call it. However, I did hear that I think it's last month, something like that. It might even still be happening. I don't know. But you've got Ramadan. So I'm going to bring up the lovely message from the Prime Minister that he sent Muslim people who practice the faith of Islam, follow Islam in Australia. Okay, so here we have it. Anthony Albanese MP, Prime Minister of Australia. Message from the Prime Minister, Ramadan. See, you have the coat of arms up here. It's an official letter. Ramadan Mubarak to all Australians of Muslim faith. I've got no idea what Mubarak means. I don't even know what Ramadan means. All I know is it's some kind of tradition where they fast during the day, I think, and eat at night. So here in Australia, when Muslim people across the country gather for Ramadan, the prayers and feasts follow many different customs and traditions. Yet at their heart is the same purpose: strength in discipline, compassion in abstinence, renewal in returning to the essentials of your faith. All this reflected in acts of self-restraint and charity. Acts of self-restraint. That's an interesting phrase. All this reflected in acts of self-restraint and charity, worship and reflection, and the nightly breaking of the day-long fast. This is what binds Muslims together at Ramadan. When the restraint of fasting gives way to the joy of the iftar meal. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Iftar meal. We are reminded of the essential power of this sacred month, as well as the enduring and uplifting value of gathering together in community and shared faith. Australia's Muslim community enriches our society and our country in countless ways. I thank you for your generosity and care, for your hard work and aspiration, and for your willingness to give back to the community. May you have a blessed Ramadan. That was dated February 2025, okay, from the Prime Minister's office. Now, here is the message that the Prime Minister, same man, Anthony Albanese, Elbow MP. Just want to go back here. This is the official letter. The official letter that Anthony Albanese, MP, Prime Minister of Australia, coat of arms here in the top left corner, sent to the Muslim community. And where's the official letter that Anthony Albanese, MP, Prime Minister of Australia, sent to the Christian community? Because, well, the last time I checked, Australia is still supposed to be a Christian nation, formed on biblical Judeo-Christian foundations, principles. Here's the message that Anthony Albanese, the man who still hopes to be the Prime Minister, remain the Prime Minister of Australia after this weekend. There you go. It was a tweet. Anthony Albanese at Elbow MP. Happy Easter weekend from Toto and Toby. So Toto and Toby, I assume, are the dogs. In the picture, you've got Anthony Albanese. Remember, the lad's not married. I think this is his partner, this lady here. I've got no idea who these people are. A younger woman and a younger guy. Who knows who they are? I've got no idea. Don't care, to be quite frank. So, yeah. Happy Easter weekend from Toto and Toby. Don't forget, in March, he was leading the Mardi Gras parade. Mardi Gras parade. However, what most concerns me is I think Australia is going to end up, instead of having a change, we're just going to end up not with the leadership that we need. We're going to end up with the leadership after this coming weekend. We're going to end up with the leadership that we deserve. Happy Easter from my two dogs. This is all my opinion. I'm Jay Fallon. Let me know what you think. Thank you for listening to the Slippery Slope.
They just fuel a desire that will take me higher. I'm on fire because nothing's gonna